So, why is my trolling motor shaft? Why is the trolling motor sticking up my ear like that? Huh? You see that? I got that? Have I got an extra long shaft? We're going to talk about that, several other trolling motor things on a gorgeous fall day when I can't catch enough fish to worry about. I'll be right back. I'm Dale Verts. That trolling motor does not have a long shaft. It's a standard 42-inch shaft. It's so high in the air because I haven't ran up on the shaft because it's fall. And last month or so I've been dragging around some pretty shallow water sometimes. It ain't working, but that's what I've been doing. And with that extra shaft, at least on this boat, there's no reason to have that thing buried in there digging up mud. I haven't hit anything solid with that trolling motor in a month. I was dragging around horrible before that. It's simple. Well, how many times people, do you ever adjust your shaft? Do you ever raise it or lower it? I do. Rougher water, in the summertime, boat gets to bounce and you can't keep a hold of that water. It's simple, but I don't ever see anybody do that. I do things like that. There's so many things with trolling motors I think are being forgotten over the years. I watch pro fishing stuff. Well, I did till this last winter. I'm not going to do it anymore. I watch some of these hot rod young studs that are just not appropriate with a trolling motor. They've never been educated. It's simple things. Guido Hibden, the great Guido Hibden, told me once. He watched. I didn't know he was watching me. Sucker was following me. Yeah, following me. He said he's having fun watching me. I was doing his thing on some docks, skipping a tube underneath the docks, things he showed me. But he said, son, you got to quit flushing them fish out. What? So you got to quit flushing them out. You need to get the approach right. What he was talking about, and of course I learned a bunch more once I realized how important it was, is it all goes back to stealth too. Being sneaky. But getting on those fish too fast, too close, and then turn the trolling motor around and flushing them out. This way, you turn the trolling motor, you throwing water at them, that's horrible. Spawning fish, great, you ain't gonna catch anything. But the noise that's made by a trolling motor when you do that, the cavitation or ventilation that happens when you spin that prop crazy. You ever thought about that? I think the live scopers have figured out some of that because that another reason, it's also a stealth thing. That's why I haven't used those trolling motors on the back of the boat. Going too fast may be the cardinal sin. Running trolling motor too hard is a cardinal sin. I watch those pro guys. Scott Martin, better fisherman I'll ever be, ever was. Got that trolling motor on 3/4 throttle all the time, blowing water everywhere he goes. What is the point of that? It's not necessary, y'all. I'm going to say that you run the trolling motor the lowest possible speed at any given time. For me, I run mine about 35% most of the time. So when I'm on and off the throttle on it, I'm not getting a bunch of jerking, I'm not blowing a bunch of water around. I'm not stumbling around falling out of the boat. That is also a possibility. Quiet and stealth. And I tell you, everything goes back to stealth. I don't care how you run a trolling motor, if you're not being quiet with it, you're not being quiet with your presentation, the way you handle the boat. And it ain't just a shallow water thing either. It's also, yeah, deeper water bass respond to it too, I'll guarantee it. Bass are wild animals. Well, how's that for a simple statement? They ain't much different than deer. They respond to outside stimuli, sometimes not good. You've got to be quiet. And trolling motors can be so noisy. I, once in a while, take a file to my blades. Clean them up. Not try to change their shape or profile or balance, but clean them up. Because if you have a little bitty ding on that trolling motor, and you're going to have them, it makes noise going through the water. It's crazy how much noise trolling motor makes. In my opinion, which probably don't mean much, there's so many people fish now, the fish have gotten really used to hearing trolling motors, but why throw them anything extra? I'm going to sneak up on them as much as possible. Now, it's not doing me no great favors, but this is a fact. I'm not catching fish. It ain't because I ain't good on a trolling motor. Matter of fact, I'm great on a trolling motor. Oh, yeah. Turn the trolling motor around too quick, cavitating, ventilating that blade, pouring a bunch of air in, making horrible noise. The fish hear that. And if you blow them off the docks, you blow them off a brush pile by getting too fast, too close, and you blow a trolling motor back at them, guys, it's a major deal, especially when the fish are in 3 to 5 foot of water, shallow water anyway. The fish get used to it in deep water too, though. They get used to the sound of trolling motor, but then you make extra noise. Why? You see a guy come roaring into a spot, shut down last second, blow a big wave in the spot, get up front and just pick that trolling motor up, slam it back on the deck, drop it in the water. You announce your presence to every fish in the frickin' area. Now, they're used to it. They get over it pretty quick, maybe. Sometimes they don't. I guarantee the big fish don't get over it very quick. They know. I don't want them to know I'm coming. I need all the help I can get. 500 horse outboard motors. And folks don't understand why I want to move to the swamps of Louisiana. Oh boy. Beautiful fall foliage starting in, y'all. It ain't helping my fishing. Matter of fact, everybody's talking about how bad fishing is. But why make things tougher on yourself? Quiet, quiet, quiet. Even, and I'm a talker, loud noises, I can cough and see shad jump. You know, they feel it, the vibrations. They're products of their environment, and we aren't. We are horrible the way we treat things, and noise is horrible, and trolling motor noise maybe. A trolling motor is the most important tool you have bass fishing overall. Now, I catch a lot of bass out of my kayak. I also scull real quiet with my kayak. My paddles don't make a bunch of extra noise. I try not to. The trolling motor, without a trolling motor, you can't catch very many bass. I've won 2 bass tournaments with blown outboard, but I had a trolling motor that worked good. Yeah. Good battery, so important. A while back, somebody on another station, another YouTube channel, I'm not going to say who, said his 70-pound trolling motor would not last the day. Same exact 70-pound trolling motor as I have. Yeah, it will. If it's not lasting the day, you got bad batteries, or that pulse modulation system on a Minn Kota called a maximizer is not working properly. Your circuit board's bad. Now, all trolling motors have copied Minn Kota. Minn Kota, for years, was a Walmart trolling motor. I used them. I loved them. And when they come out with the better brackets, they dominated. And now, for years, they were the trolling motor. Now, of course, everybody's copied off them, made these ugly trolling motors. I am never going to spend $2,000 to $3,000 on a trolling motor. It just ain't going to happen. Not going to happen. What's going to happen is I'm going to put my solar bats back on because I got back in the sun. Boy, it's beautiful. I tell you what a pretty day it is. Wind whipping in here. I don't like the new trolling motors. The spot lock, oh yeah, it's handy. It's like a power pole though. It's not handy enough that I can't live without it. But these new trolling motors are so noisy. They have the servos. I've ran an Ultrex several times. I don't like that noise. Every time you hit the button, every time you turn it, whine. Guys, these fish are hearing this from everybody. Now, I'm not telling you if you got one, anything's wrong with it. If you got a $2,600 to $5,000 trolling motor, I ain't going to do it. If I had my choice, I would have got the, the trolling motor above my Maxim. Isn't that horrible? Got a better bracket and stuff. That's just horrible. I see how well I research these videos. I don't need 112 to 120 pound thrust. This thing is a 70 pound. I turn it sideways and kick it on, I better be ready. It will take me out of this 20-foot bass boat. Fortrex. 80-pound Fortrex. That would be another good choice. I did not have, no, they didn't have them. They weren't in stock. I bought this from another guy brand new off his boat. He'd had it on a new boat and he went straight to an Ultrex. He found out how much better an Ultrex was. That he found out what maybe he didn't. Yeah, I'm getting picky. I'm an old guy. All that noise. Man, I hate that. And then running 112-pound thrust all the time. You knock yourself in the lake. You scare all the fish. You wear your equipment out faster. You wear batteries out faster. You got to think about that. Every time you kick that thing on, it jerks. I use wheel bearing grease on my all my pivot points. Once in a while, I'll put a little dab on. Now, of course, that catches dirt, too. I clean it back off with a little acetone. I don't want that thing to squawk, squawk, squawk. I don't like that. Pull my prop off regularly. Check for line, especially braided line. If a shear pin starts to get bent, put another one in it. It'll rattle, it makes noise. And of course, if it wears into your prop, you put another prop on. Props are, I don't know, 45 bucks or so, but dadgum, when they get bent up, plastic, they get all chewed up, they get out of balance, they get warbled out in that channel for that shear pin, they're knocking and making noise. Minn Kota always was the quietest drum motor. This one here has never been real quiet. I don't know why. There used to be guys blueprint drum motors. I guess it could still be done. I'm not really sure what they would do. Take one back to better than new specs, back to original specs. That makes them quieter. I'm all about quiet, y'all. I am not dropping things in my boat. I'm not slamming leash. I'm not coming in off plane, shutting down right on top of fish and throwing trolling motor in the water. I ain't doing it. A good trolling motor is going to catch you fish. Now, this comes from a guy who ain't catching for me fish. Y'all got to respect those fish and what they hear and see. Good batteries, good connections. So important. Keep everything working smooth, a little lube here and there. Don't be throwing the thing around. Don't be back flushing the fish. That come from Guido Hibben, y'all. Geet told me that. I take everything that man told me. I write a book. Nobody'd read it. I'm going to go back to fishing. I want to take a little break here and talk about drum motors. I got that sucker sticking so far up in the air. I thought, that probably looks weird to folks. Don't look weird to me. It looks like a good way not to tear stuff up, not to spook fish. I'm going to go try to find some fish. There's bass boats running everywhere today. I don't get it. It's Wednesday. Must be a big tournament this weekend. My big tournament's next week. Thanks for watching, y'all. Let me know what you think about your drum motor. If you like the new modern drum motor, it's good for you. I'm just telling you what I think and don't mean much. God bless. Talk to you later.